Where the hell did this man go? He was the top headliner for international news, and all of a sudden he disappeared. He grew his net worth up to the millions, and he was so big that he got the attention from former US President Donald Trump. So I assume that you all read the title of this video already, and yes, I am talking about LaVar Ball. Big baller brand CEO, father of 3 sons, and 2 of them playing in the NBA currently. This man came in to make his millions and then disappeared. I will not be going over his background and biography because this video would be way too long, but I will be discussing some key highlights in his life that we can all learn from. And this will explain why I think this man is a genius. The first topic that I want to discuss with you guys is that this man is an amazing father and he puts his family first. I think he raised his sons the right way and teaching them at a young age that hard work pays off and you must put in the work early. All 3 sons seem pretty tough physically and mentally, and this might have caused them to have inflated egos, but it's backed up with their confidence and determination. Call it whatever you want, but this man invested so much in his children and his investment paid off. At the time of me making this video, unfortunately, the 2 sons that are in the NBA are not actively playing. Well, they're on 2 different rosters of each team, but they're not in the lineup. And to be honest, no one knows where the hell LaVar Ball is. I'm not a crazy super fan or anything, and I have not been following them that closely, but I would stay tuned when the hype was real. This man also took care of his wife after she got a stroke. And if anyone else was in this situation, it would look very tough. But this man made it seem so easy, and he displayed a level of competence that other men should learn from. I remember seeing a video of him telling his sons to don't worry about his mom, and he got her because that's his girl. And this takes the pressure off his kids, allowing them to focus on what's currently important to them and the one goal that all 3 sons are trying to achieve, which is playing for the National Basketball Association. LaVar is also a big example of why all publicity is good publicity. Like, do you really believe that anything that this man did actually hurt his image? I mean, maybe a little bit, but after all that, he still gained more fans than he did haters. And haters are always gonna be there. And what's interesting is that I believe that hate is also a form of love. When the middle child, LaVar Ball, went overseas for a UCLA game to play in China, and he was caught stealing at a luxury brand store. I don't know if this was planned or not, or if there was a strategic reason for doing this, but this is when he got the attention from former US President Donald Trump to come and help bail him out. Trump also made a tweet and the internet blew up after that. Anything this man does turns into gains. This next topic ties into the previous one, and that is controversy sells. And this one is insane because you can literally talk about anything with a broad audience that shares different views, and you will definitely stir something up. For example, I don't remember where I saw this from, but someone said that Lonzo Ball, his oldest son, is Steph Curry with a 40-inch vertical. And him having a 40-inch vertical may be true, but I would not compare his shooting to Steph Curry at all. Whatever comes out of this man's mouth, it just affects a lot of people emotionally, and that triggers them to go on the internet and reply and give their feedback. And I believe it. Controversy is so interesting, and you want to know how other people are thinking compared to how you do. And then people from the audience will join and group up together and then go to war with the opposing side. LaVar also loves to express his opinions, and there's nothing wrong with this, but these opinions trigger so many people on the internet that they must fight back just to prove him wrong. Let me ask you guys this. So Michael Jordan is considered to be the greatest basketball player of all time to many people. Do you really believe that LaVar Ball can beat Michael Jordan one-on-one in a game of basketball. Just hearing that already is crazy. But what's more crazy is that a lot of you guys must step in to defend Michael Jordan. We have the stats to prove it already. We have the film, we have the footage. We have nothing from LaVar Ball. All we know is this man averaged 2.2 points in college. And you guys let this man beat you. LaVar Ball got in your heads mentally and made you think that he possibly might have a chance. The next thing I want to talk about is how LaVar Ball became a businessman. And he showed everyone that it's never too late to start a business. Big Baller Brand was founded in 2016, which was 7 years ago. And do you know how old LaVar was at that time? He was 49 years old. 49, almost 50 years old before he started his own business. Now the prices of his products were actually very absurd, but this just shows you that there's always a product for the customer. I mean, regular t-shirts with just the brand logo on them were selling for $60. And Lonzo Ball's first signature shoe, the ZO2s, were selling for $495, which for retail shoes that are always in stock is crazy. But LaVar Ball was trying to make history, and a lot of the fans and supporters wanted a piece of it. So for anyone that's trying to start a business, don't give up, and it's never too late. And the last thing that I want to discuss with you guys is that you have to be a dreamer, believer, and an achiever. And this is exactly what LaVar Ball did. He dreamed to have 3 sons with his wife, and it happened. He dreamed that 3 of his sons would play in the NBA. And did it happen? So far, he got 2 out of 3. And who knows, maybe all 3 might play in the future. But his goal is still in progress. He tells all his sons that somebody's got to be better than MJ. Why not you? And I believe that this sparked a fire in determination for his kids to try to be the best versions of themselves. And isn't that all you can really ask for from your children? I personally don't think that they'll be better than Michael Jordan, because that is a very hard goal to accomplish. But just because it seems unreachable doesn't mean that we should not try. And who knows, the sons are all still pretty young, but they will have a lot of work to do. That's all I'm going over for this video. Thank you so much if you made it here until the end, and please help support my channel if you liked any of my content, and if you would like to see more content from me in the future. In my eyes, LaVar Ball is a GOAT of a father and a businessman, and if I ever get a chance, I would love to sit down and talk to him, because he's fucking hilarious and he's a genius. I will see you guys in the next one.